Hello everyone and welcome back to Crazy Bees. We are just getting home from work this evening, and Tom had gone out of town with his family, or to go see his family this past week, and he went with his mom to a farmer's market, and he saw all this corn that they had, and this is what they call a baker's dozen. It's 4 dozen ears plus 4 extra ears of corn. And it was all pretty good looking corn. They had went on, let's see, I believe Sunday, either Saturday or Sunday, and we just got to it today. So it all still looked pretty good. I had to cut the tops off of a couple of them, and some of them had a little bit of rot in the center, so I made little nibblers. All the bases were good, so I got these all husked and all of the hairs taken off, and I've got my water over here waiting for it to start boiling. We are going to boil the ears for 5 minutes, and then we are going to come over here and we're going to put it in this water and let it sit in here for 5 to 10 minutes to start the cooling process, because this water is like bath water, so it's not going to cool it off enough. So after it does that 5 to 10 minute cool down, we will then put it in here, and right before I'm ready to do that, I will put a bunch of ice in here to make it nice and cold. And then after we're done with that, we will dry the ears off and we will package them up and get them in the freezer. And this process is blanching, and you do it with a lot of your produce that you get out of your garden if you are planning on freezing it. So we will bring you back as soon as we're done with the process. Actually, when they are in the canner, I will show you what that looks like. Okay everybody, we are in the kitchen still. It has been a good long while since I told you we would check in on our corn, and you can see that it is just starting to boil. Now that it's starting to boil, I can set my timer here for 5 minutes. Right there. And then we will do the rotation. I've got 12 ears in here, and we will just keep rotating until we get them all done. Okay, we are now done with the blanching process, and I have got all of the corn vacuum sealed. I use a Food Saver, and I had 8-inch by 20 feet rolls. Now, just a word to the wise, as I'm always trying to keep you from making the same mistakes I did. I could only fit 3 in a bag, and they were pretty tight in there. You might want to go with something a little longer so that maybe you could fit them lengthwise instead of like this. So I only was able to put 3 in a bag, and I ended up with quite a bit of corn here. And 3 in a bag is fine for us because there's only 3 of us here right now. So when we have more family over for get-togethers, we just pull out an extra bag. So that'll work just fine. It is now a little after 8 at night. I started this process at about 2:30 this afternoon. So it does take a little bit. That water took a long time to start boiling. That wasted quite a bit of my time. But once I was smart enough to put the lid on the kettle, on the canner, it went a lot faster. So there's another word to the wise. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week, and we will catch you in the next video.